Hello, my name's Van Sinclair. Today we're at the magnificent Dunure Castle, home of the feared and admired Kennedy clan in Ayrshire in Scotland. You might have heard of Culzean Castle previous to this and think that was the main Kennedy household, but it wasn't. It was Dunure Castle here. This is where they ruled Ayrshire for hundreds of years. They were supporters of Robert the Bruce in the Wars of Independence, and for their bravery in battle, he gave them the lands of Carrick in Ayrshire and the castle of Dunure, which is not far from Bruce's own homeland of Turnberry, Turnberry. From here, you can see Arran, and even on a good day, you can see Ireland. Here they were able to control the land and the sea, and basically the vast wealth coming up the Firth of the Clyde. They weren't always good, the Kennedys, and the worst of the lot was the fourth Earl of Cassels, named Gilbert Kennedy. He was known as the Greedy Kennedy and is famous for the roasting of the abbot. The lands of Crossmagruel Abbey, which are about 3 miles from here, had traditionally been in the ownership of the Kennedys. But during the Scottish Reformation, when the Protestant Church took over the Catholic Church, the lands of the abbey were given to another, a Mr. Stewart. Now this infuriated the Earl because the abbey was renowned for its great wealth coming from honey, from the bees of Crossmagruel were famous in the 16th century. So furious was the fourth Earl that he captured Alan Stewart and he brought him here, and he basically took him to his dungeon called the Black Dungeon of Dunure, which is somewhere hidden up there, and basically stripped him naked, tied him to a roasting spit, covered him with pig fat, lit a fire under him and started to roast him. Now this Mr. Stewart only lasted a few minutes before he then willfully signed over Crossmagruel Abbey back to the Kennedys' ownership. Kennedys then retained the wealth. However, there was more to it than that, because another branch of the Kennedys were friendly with the Stuarts, and they decided to help Stewart escape. They then besieged the castle when the Earl was away on business, allowed Stewart to escape, and that started a Kennedy clan war, which lasted for many generations, when Kennedy killed Kennedy and Ayrshire was awash with blood.